Now let's do a couple of examples from using mass spectra to calculate relative atomic masses. So with this example, you can see that there are two isotopes and they have a mass number of 10 and 11. So from here we can calculate the relative abundance or the relative atomic mass of boron. So you can see here that it's a percentage abundance, which means the sample size is equal to 100. So to calculate the relative atomic mass of boron, we end up going 20% over 100 times the mass number of 10, add 80 over 100 times the mass number of 11, and this comes out using our calculator to 10.8. It has no units because they are atomic mass units, which means they are in comparison to carbon-12. Now let's look at a second example. From this one here, you can see that there are three isotopes, 22, 21 and 20. It is a percentage, which means the sample size equals 100. So to calculate the relative atomic mass of neon, it would be equal to 90.92 over 100 times 20, add 0.25 over 100 times 21, add 8.83 divided by 100 times 22, and using our calculator to calculate the weighted average, it comes out to 20.18. Remembering there are no units because it's a comparison to carbon-12. Let's try our third example. This time they haven't provided the mass spectra. So we've got a sample size of 23 at 100. So the sample size equals 123. So the relative atomic mass then of boron will equal 23 divided by 123 times 10, add 100 divided by 123 times 11. And this comes out to be 10.8. Let's try our last example. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 isotopes of zirconium. We need to work out the sample size by adding up the amounts. And you can see here we have 61.8 at 13.44, at 20.52, 20.88, add 3.66, and this comes out to be a sample size of 120. So the relative atomic mass then of zirconium will be equal to 61.8 divided by 120 times 90, add 13.44 divided by 120 times 91, add 20.52 over 120 times 94, add times 92 rather, add 20.88 over 120 times 94, add 3.36 divided by 120 times 96. Using our calculator to add them all up and work out the weighted average, it comes out to 91.3. I hope you managed to do them.